So today we're going to be talking about brainstorming. And when we say brainstorming, we want to think about in writing. So today we will be talking about the tips and tricks of brainstorming. So to start off, what even is brainstorming? So what is it? So, when you think about brainstorming, I want you to think about two brains coming together. Let me get my little brain here. And imagine the power of that brain by itself and all the ideas that it has flowing through it. Imagine your brain and all of your creativeness. Now I want you to times that by 2. If you're a mathematician, unlike Miss Abby here, you will know that it causes there to be more ideas, more brain power, and more thinking. So when you brainstorm, it's a good idea to have 2 or more people doing it. It helps create a lot of new ideas that maybe you didn't even think of. So let's give an example. So let's say that Ben is working on a project. Ben thinks about all the things that he likes, that he dislikes, that he loves, absolutely loves, that he agrees with, everything that makes Ben, Ben. Now let's say the teacher changes it to a group project, and now it's Ben and Ruby. So when you add Ruby to the equation, you also add her thoughts, opinions, her likes, her dislikes, everything that makes Ruby, Ruby. So you now have 2 brains. And you know what that means? There's more ideas, there's more thought processes, and there's more creativity. So now that we understand what brainstorming is, we're going to talk about how it can be used. So as you can see, I want you to write this down with me, how it can be used. And there's a variety of ways of how it can be used to impact your writing. And everyone, there is a purpose for brainstorming for absolutely everyone. So, say that you are a musical genius. You know everything that there is to know about music, and you love to write songs, you love to sing, you love to dance, everything. So brainstorming can be used for songwriting or writing about songs, musicals, plays, anything that is musical that you enjoy. When you think about brainstorming in music, you can think about all of the things that you like. When you write songs, when you write plays, musicals, whatever, you think about and brainstorm all of the things that you like and turn those into musical actions and lyrics. So next, we're going to add a more outdoorsy approach. So say that you love to be outdoors. You can now brainstorm about all of your surroundings in nature and all of the observations of what is going around you. And you write down the ideas and you brainstorm, and you can use this brainstorm in your next science project or science paper, or even just about writing what you like. Because if you love the outdoors and you brainstorm about everything that you see, you'll have more topics to write about when that time comes. The next thing you can use it for is in letters or speeches. So say that you need to write a speech in front of all of the class. Scary, I know, right? But when you brainstorm, it can help you become more prepared. So you think about all of the things that you need to write about, or all of the things that the topic talks about, and you write it down and you brainstorm. And from there, it makes it easier to write a speech. So now we're going to talk about the tips and the tricks for brainstorming. So how do you brainstorm? So let's say Ben here is thinking about nature. So we're going to give Ben 2 subpoints. around our big word. This is our main focus, nature. Let's say Ben thinks and likes birds, and he also likes flowers. Now, since we're brainstorming and we want at least one more person, let's add Ruby back. So Ruby is going to connect off of these and extend his thinking. Always remember to extend your thinking when brainstorming, because even better ideas can come off of these. So let's see. We can make it even more specific. So let's say Ben and Ruby both like cardinals. Let's also say they both like roses. So now they're going to sit and they're going to talk and discuss about which one they should write their project on. So since they both like cardinals and roses, they're going to pick. And since these are even more specific, if you can see they get even more specific as they go down, they're going to choose to do their project on cardinals. So see how brainstorming can go from a main idea to something even more specific that the both of them like, that maybe Ben wouldn't have even thought about if it wasn't for Ruby, or Ruby might not have even thought about it if it wasn't for Ben.